Hello and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world. And the world to New Zealand. And, oh man, the police can just be so insensitive, can't they? They've repainted one of their cars for Maori Language Week. Yep, check it out. How could they think of doing such a thing? This is according to Tauhenare, who used to be an MP. He's described this move as being moronic and very insensitive towards Maori because 51% of the prison population is Maori. So, I mean, he's got a point. And in fact, when you think about it, the way the police drive around in those cars with police written on it, when... I mean, I don't have the stats right in front of me, but as I recall, 100% of prisoners are criminals. So that's very insensitive that they drive in cars with big signs that say police on them. The hell are you talking about? Tauhenare, we won't know because he won't comment further, saying he only expresses his views on Twitter. So he's obviously, what's the word? Gone completely insane. Now, yesterday, as I mentioned, I thought we were at the peak of describing things as being peak whatever. Peak phone, peak cow. But apparently not, because today, in this very studio, on the Mike Hosking Breakfast, guest starring Larry Williams, we did an interview where we talked about being at peak construction now. Yeah, we're building... I mean, what happens if we get to peak mountaineering? There'd be a lot of peaks. Can we stop describing things as peak? That's all I'm saying. Your robot apocalypse update. According to the Vice Chancellor of the University of Buckingham, Sir Anthony Selden, intelligent machines that adapt to suit the learning styles of individual children will soon render traditional academic teaching all but redundant. That's right, teachers. The robots are coming for you. Good job. Can you start with Mr. Menzies, my 7th form calculus teacher? Because he was a jerk, and if anybody deserves a little bit of robot... what do you call it? Robot attacking? Let's just go with that. Robot violence. Robot... I feel like there's a word with R. Retaliation? There you go. Robotic retaliation. Got some alliteration going in the end. Whew. I think it's Mr. Menzies. I see the America's Cup is... apparently they're going to be on monohulls this time. Here's an idea. Why don't we go one step further and go on no-hulls? Not even have the boats. Let's just imagine that it all happened so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Tom Bossett, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. So he's the White House spokesman talking about what's going on with hurricane relief and all the rest of it. He's got those sort of mad staring eyes, isn't he? Where you just feel like he's been up for a little bit too long and drunk a little bit too much coffee, which is probably true. I mean, it's in times of disaster, this is what happens. But I just think... where have I seen that guy before? And I feel like doesn't he look a lot like that guy? Doesn't that guy there, with the mad sort of staring eyes, doesn't he look a bit like this guy with the mad staring eyes? That guy there is Jared of Silicon Valley. You watch so that was a waste of time printing that out then. Alright, and finally, for people who don't look the way I was expecting them to, they found Mohammed Ali. He's on the border of Myanmar and Bangladesh. So life has not been good to Mohammed Ali. I mean, it's been better to him than we were led to believe, admittedly. But yeah, he is now a displaced person trying to find somewhere to stay. Did I go overboard with the printing pictures out today? Maybe a little bit. Went overboard with the printing of pictures, and I didn't go far enough pre-preparing my robot alliterations. I'm sorry about that. I will try and do better tomorrow. That's not to say I will do better tomorrow, but I will try. I am glennzb. Thanks for having me in your virtual headset. Anyway, see you back here again tomorrow.